Jatin da is, we are his biggest fans. He's fantastic, he's inspiring personally as an artist, he's a poet, he's a writer, he's a muralist. The more we speak about him, the more there is to know. We are very, very excited to present this show. We have done a lot of shows with him. But for us, this is special because after being gone through COVID as an 80-year-old man, in spite of that, in spite of all the challenges, not having access to paper, not having access to painting materials, he's managed to create such a phenomenal body of work. And I have to tell you one thing, Jatin da or Baba as we call him never works with a subject. This is the first time that I have seen such a big body of work which is dedicated to Shiva. And I think that's what makes it really unique. You can see he's explored different medium. He's worked in terracotta and his strokes are so powerful. Nothing has changed. As he's grown in age, he's become more and more, more prolific. More strokes are even stronger than before. He's playing with round canvases, round canvas boards, ceramic medium, paper works, etching, serigraphs. I mean, I can't think of any artist that can produce a body of work like this, which is so convincing and which is so exciting to show in a space like Jahangir Art Gallery. After it gets over here, we'll be very excited to move it in Art and Soul. We could not have done justice to this in Art and Soul because the show is really, really big. So we hope to curate a smaller collection, which we'll then take to our gallery. Jatin da always tells me, I don't paint my canvas, I sculpt my canvas. And I've seen him do that. He throws his colors on the canvas. The balance, you'll not find anything that is not in perfect balance. His figures are all poetry in motion. They're all dancing. There's so much activity. And after he's put the color on the canvas, he adds a minimal few strokes. And there you have a vision of perfection.
It's wonderful. You really can't explain art or analyze it. I mean, the critics can do that, but I'm no critic. So it's a straight impact on me. I love it. There are so many stories in these lines, which of course everyone figures out another story. And it's really wonderful. There are great sketches here. And there are very minimalistic use of colors in some of the paintings. And it's like a blast of colors in others. So it's a great combination, and I really think that he's one great artist whom I have personally seen and seen his work. Otherwise, I'm not that fortunate who has happened to meet a lot of painters or artists that way. So I'm very happy to be here, and I'm really thankful to Nandita, to him, that they invited me.
It's beautiful, and his style is similar in terms of there's a style which is very much his signature style. But I think what is different this time is also there's a lot of different colors and the plates are different. So he's added a lot of different elements, but it's beautiful as always. I like the plates. I thought that was something I hadn't seen before. I like the very colorful. There's one which is like got pink, orange, and blue, and I really like that one.
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है और दिल से बहुत शुभकामना है, क्योंकि देखिए प्रकृति और के साथ में जो संगम है, ये जो यहाँ पर हमने पूरा देखा, शिव और शक्ति से बना हुआ संसार है। जतिन दा ने जो इतनी अच्छी तरीके से, इतनी बारीकी से इसको दर्शाया है, उसको हम शब्दों में बयान नहीं कर सकते हैं।
And Jatin specifically did work for me. He signed for my wife and me. And all those works of Jatin's are very, very dear to me. And from the time of my collection till now, I think Jatin is keeping on improving. I love the work he has done. And I'm so happy to meet him all after this year. It's always an honor to meet him and a pleasure. And I think he's just improving more and more and more. And it's great to be here with him again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
For a long time, because I used to be a young lad and he used to be my uncle's friend. My uncle was involved in painting, in drama and this thing in Delhi. So I used to meet him. What I really admire about his painting is a lot of energy in it. A lot of dikti energy, or you can feel it, or it by osmosis, I think it gets into you as well. So that's what I admire about him.
I was running a gallery called Artist Center, which is the birthplace of all the progressive artists. The great 6 names, Ara, Hussain, Raza, Gade, Bakre, all this. And so I ran that gallery. Now it is closed down, but we are reopening it very soon. We'll let you know. And Jatin Bhai and we are friends from the time when I used to come as a young artist here. I'm a senior artist, but younger generation has to be encouraged. That is going to be our motto. So we all are looking forward the support from you all, the media. Okay, thank you.
जतिन जी जो आज कर रहे हैं इज़ फिनोमिनल। आप देखें एक एक पेंटिंग कुछ बोल रही है। दिस इज़ द बेस्ट वे टू एक्सप्रेस योर सेल्फ, नथिंग कैन बी बेटर देन दिस। हम सब कुछ ना कुछ सीखते ही हैं इन चीज़ों से, और ये कारवा एक ऐसा कारवा है, इट स्टैंड्स आउट, इट अपील्स टू द अटमोस्ट। इन फनकारों को नमन, दिल से नमन। आप सोचें जतिन जी जिनको आज पद्मश्री से नवाजा गया, वो अपने आप में किस लेवल के फनकार हैं। हम और आप, हम कोई नहीं है इसको तोलने वाले, बट एवरी पेंटिंग एज आई सेड स्पीक्स अबाउट इट एट लार्ज।
A very dynamic person, very full of energy, wanting to go and do many things. His style, if you ask me, has also the vigor and energy that he himself has, and there is slight change over the years, but otherwise it has the same sort of dash to it and color to it, and his line is very strong and very good.
He's a master, you know. We always enjoy his work. We like him, we like his work. So
पेंटिंग कैसी लगी आपको? पेंटिंग
हम तो कब से इनकी पेंटिंग, हम लोग जब स्टूडेंट थे तब से देखते आ रहे हैं, तो बड़े मास्टर हैं।
Even when last I think Omji had a party for my son Ishan 18th on his 18th birthday, I have a photo of showing Jatin da. He just came, he got the Taj ka napkin and he pulled out a black chalk, and my son came and said, you know ma, uncle is saying he wants to do a portrait. I said please go, uncle's portrait is worthwhile. So he just sketched and we still have it at home. So very, very fond, wonderful to see the energy he has and the energy in his paintings.
My first introduction to Jatin Das was actually through Nandita, because she was, me and Nandita were in the same theatre group from a college time. We were close friends, we did our first film together. So I knew her as Nandita's father. But when I start watching his work, for which of course I needed an eye to develop, which I did, and I found that probably apart from Manjeet Bawa, he was my favorite painter in terms of the kind of energy he creates in a palette. His palettes are full of energy, not just what is in the foreground, but even the background. You know, so the swirling energy that he has in his frames just draws your attention, hypnotically draws you to them. And you know, his frames and palettes are constantly moving and shifting within them. Even here, as you see, the bodies are constantly contorting and moving. They're always in motion, you know, either physical motion or motion of subconsciousness. So I just love the way he creates motion within a frame. And being from theatre and cinema, I love things which move and energize.
तो
So I enjoy kind of style, and also today, after 2 years, I think we are all meeting together, and it is a very nice opportunity also to meet artists work, also some other artist friends, and everything is good. I'm so happy to hear now. Thank you.
Jatin is a very dear friend, and I think his works, his colors that he uses, his master strokes, that's Jatin Das. He's uncomparable. You just can't compare him to anything. He's like a master artist. I love his artwork, and his style of painting is amazing. So I wish him all the best, Jatin.
सबसे ज़्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग इनके बारे में लगता है वो है इनके कलर्स, हैवी स्ट्रोक्स, इनके बारे में जो डीप थॉट्स हैं, जो स्केचेस हैं उनके, और मुझे बिकॉज मैं खुद एक डांसर हूँ, तो मुझे नटराज के पिक्चर्स हमेशा बहुत अच्छे लगते हैं. इनफैक्ट मैंने वहाँ के नटराज पिक्चर्स क्लिक करके अपने इंस्टाग्राम पे डाले हैं, बिकॉज वो एक गॉड हैं जो मुझे बहुत इंस्पायर करते हैं, इंट्रीगिंग गॉड हैं, और हर कोई उनके बारे में इतनी बारीकी से नहीं निकाल पाता जैसे वो निकालते हैं.
प्रकृति पुरुष का मिलन से प्रकृति बनता है, और हमारे देश में अर्धनारीश्वर के कॉन्सेप्ट है, मूर्ति का, स्कल्पचर का वगैरह. और मैं कोई रिलीजियस हिसाब से नहीं बनाया, मैं बनाया, मुझे ही पसंद है इसलिए बनाया. और दूसरा बात है, मैं अहमदाबाद में ये अदानी के लिए म्यूरल बना रहा था, बहुत सारे आर्टिस्ट बना रहे थे, मैंने भी एक बनाया शिवा शक्ति के ऊपर, और उस वक्त ये सब काम पैदा शुरू हुआ. तो मैं क्या करता हूँ, मैं कोई सोच बात के काम शुरू नहीं करता, मैं काम करता हूँ, काम मुझे बताता है क्या करना है, समझ रहे ना.
आज आपके बहुत सारे पुराने दोस्त आए यहाँ पर,
बहुत सारे पुराने
कैसा
दोस्त
लगा?
मिले. किसी को, बहुत सारे को इन्फॉर्म नहीं किया था, मेरे बेटी ने किया, गैलरी वालों ने किया, इसीलिए दोस्त आए, मैं खुश हुआ. लेकिन बहुत सारे दोस्त गुजर गए हैं, जो कि नहीं है कि आए जा सकते, और कुछ दोस्त हैं जो कि ये में है, सबब में है, और उनको खबर भी नहीं मिला है नहीं, और सब आके देखें. और इसके बारे, पेंटिंग के बारे में कुछ नहीं बोल सकता, मैं कभी बोलता नहीं, सिर्फ बोलता हूँ ड्राइंग है, वाटर कलर है, इंक है,
बाकी आप देखिए. सही बात.
ग्राफिक्स है, आप लोग देखें. और धन्य हो आप लोगों को, नमस्कार है.
ये 2 साल कोविड में जो वो अकेले इतना रहे, हम भी नहीं ज़्यादा जा पाए, और वो बस घर रहते और स्टूडियो जाते, बस उसके अलावा उनके स्टूडियो के भी सारे असिस्टेंट्स भी नहीं आ रहे थे. पर उस दौरान उन्होंने ये सब कैसे बनाया खुद समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, लेकिन बहुत ही एक इंटरेस्टिंग शो है, और उम्मीद है कि आप लोगों को भी पसंद आया होगा. और यहाँ पर जहांगीर आर्ट गैलरी में 11 तारीख तक है, और उसके बाद 12 से 23 गैलरी आर्ट एंड सोल जो वर्ली में है वहाँ पर है. तो मैं सबको ये विनती करूँगी, गुजारिश करूँगी कि सब लोग आएँ, चाहे स्टूडेंट्स हो. ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता कि मुझे आर्ट के बारे में नहीं पता, या पता नहीं मैंने कैसे देखा. हम भी ऐसे ही पले पड़े, देखते देखते ही हम सीखे, जाने. और मैं कभी भी अपने फादर को पूछती हूँ कि इसका क्या मतलब है या कैसे बनाया, तो वो कहते हैं ये सब सवाल मत किया करो, सिर्फ देखो. कुछ पेंटिंग्स तुम्हें अच्छी लगेंगी, कुछ नहीं लगेंगी, इसके पीछे बहुत ज़्यादा उसको इंटेलेक्चुअलाइज करने की कोशिश मत करो, दिल से देखो, तो शायद जो अब समझ ज़्यादा आने लगेगा.
I love it. I mean, as soon as I heard that it was about Shiva, I totally am totally into Shiva. So, it's wonderful to see how he interprets it. And not only, the mediums that he's used, and also on terracotta is like really, really interesting. Something like this could be put anywhere. It doesn't have to be in an art gallery. It doesn't have to be, it can be in a home, it can be in a store, it can be anywhere. So, I love the diversity of the pencil sketches, the acrylic, everything. And I mean, I'm here for Nandita also. We worked on her video together, which she had done. And of course, her father is so well known, Jatin is so well known.
आप देख रहे हैं सक्षम न्यूज इंडिया, सबसे पहले सबसे तेज.